Turkey holds its breath as pro-Kurdish politician Süreyya Önder remains in intensive care after heart surgery. Political leaders unite in a rare show of support. Well-known human rights lawyer Selçuk Kozahaç Lu in Turkey has been released after spending over 7 years in prison amid global criticism. PKK's Duran Kalkan has stated that without the release of Abdullah Öcalan, true peace in Turkey is unattainable. European delegates meet Kurdish officials in Syria to address constitutional reform and rising threats from Turkey. Learn more with Media News. Turkey's former main opposition Republican People's Party, or CHP leader Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, visited prominent pro-Kurdish politician Süreyya Önder in hospital on Wednesday, as nationwide concern grew over the health of the influential peace advocate, who remains in an induced coma following life-saving heart surgery. Önder, who is a deputy speaker of parliament and a senior figure in the pro-Kurdish People's Equality and Democracy, or DEM party, has been sedated since undergoing emergency surgery for a ruptured aorta. On Thursday, the hospital said he was in general responding well to treatment, offering hope amid uncertainty. His wit, humanity and political insight touched everyone, Kılıçdaroğlu said after the hospital visit, calling Önder an exceptional person and a statesman who gave so much to the people of Turkey. Meanwhile, the Kurdistan Communities Union praised Önder as a symbol of democracy, peace and socialism, expressing sorrow over his critical condition and vowing to continue the struggle he strategically and morally helped shape. He has carried out valuable work and contributed significantly to the development of the peace and democratic society process, the KCK said. Our hope is that he overcomes this ordeal and continues his struggle from where he left off. Doctors told Kılıçdaroğlu during the visit that Önder's medically induced coma had been extended for 5 more days to support recovery. After spending more than 7 years in prison, prominent rights lawyer Selçuk Kozahaçlı has been released from Istanbul's Silivri prison. The honorary chair of the Progressive Lawyers Association, Kozahaçlı, had been accused of leading a banned Marxist organization, a charge his supporters claim was politically motivated. Speaking outside the prison, Kozahaçlı said, "We left friends behind, but the struggle continues." He vowed to keep fighting for fair trials and legal rights in Turkey. International organizations, including Amnesty International and the Council of Bars and Law Societies of Europe, had long campaigned for his release, arguing he was punished solely for his legal activism.
Herkese merhaba, geri döndüm. İçeride avukat dostlarımızı bıraktık. Birçok muhalif yoldaşımızı bıraktık. O yüzden dışarı çıktık dememek lazım. İçerideyken de hep dışarıdaydık. Veya dışarıdayken hep yarımız içeride. Bütün yol boyunca ve koridor boyunca avukat Ebru Timti'yi düşündüm. Onun adil yargılanma hakkı için mücadelesi bu hapishanedeydi. Koridorlarımız yan yanaydı. Ebru'yu düşünerek çıktım. Onun bize emanet ettiği, devrettiği yerden mücadele edeceğiz. Bu ülkede adil yargılanma hakkı elde edilinceye kadar avukatlar gerekirse hapis yatacak. Kendisine saygısı olan hiç kimsenin hapisten korkmasına gerek yok. Herkes hapiste. Korkmayın. Ve endişe edecek bir şey yok. Mücadele edeceğiz. Bu şekilde yaşamaya, bu şekilde muamele görmeye izin veremeyiz. O yüzden beni bu işten, bu mücadeleden vazgeçmek için 10 yıldan fazlası lazım. O 10 yılın bir kıymeti yok. İyiyiz, hep beraberiz. Herkes birbirine iyi baksın. Çokça sıkça görüşeceğiz. Merhaba.
Şehadet susmadı, susmayacak. Şehadet susmadı, susmayacak.
PKK Executive Committee member Duran Kalkan has warned that peace in Turkey remains an illusion without the release of jailed Kurdish leader Abdullah Öcalan. Speaking to Medya Haber on Tuesday, Kalkan emphasized that recent political gestures, including meetings between Turkish President Erdogan and the pro-Kurdish Dem Party, are insufficient without practical action. Kalkan, referring to Öcalan as leader Apo, stated that the Kurdish question is deeply rooted in the state's policies of denial and repression. He criticized the ongoing isolation of Öcalan on İmralı Island, claiming that despite the leader's call for peace, there has been no meaningful change in his conditions. Kalkan argued that peace cannot be achieved through words alone, stressing that Öcalan's physical freedom is crucial for any genuine progress. Kalkan also criticized contradictory government actions, including military campaigns that undermine peace efforts. He called for intensified international mobilization to support Öcalan's freedom and urged opposition parties to present concrete proposals to address the Kurdish question. Without removing the İmralı system of isolation, real progress is impossible, Kalkan concluded. A UK and European parliamentary delegation has visited the autonomous administration of North and East Syria to discuss the region's political future. On the 15th of April, the 14-member delegation met with Kurdish diplomat Ilham Ahmed, who underlined the urgent need for inclusive participation in the new Syrian constitution. Ahmed highlighted the growing humanitarian crisis caused by Turkish military attacks and the deliberate targeting of vital infrastructure, warning that over 1 million people in Hasakah lack clean water. The delegation also met Syriac Council representative Madira Gavri, who described Turkey-backed assaults and mass displacement facing Christian minorities. Ahmed criticized the Syrian interim government's Salafist ideology and called for international recognition of its exclusionary practices. She urged an end to US sanctions to aid regional recovery. Earlier, the delegation visited the Kurdistan region of Iraq, meeting Kurdish leaders and discussing Abdullah Öcalan's peace call.